let's go back, click on window to switch between documents, and go back to the car mesh, and let's see, put the OT into HB. We can delete the wheels because the wheels aren't going to be put into the thing because I don't know how to do that yet. So put these four things into the HB, click on the HB, go to edit, copy, or control C, switch documents again, go edit, paste. Alright, now uncheck, now click on the minus so the children's go back into the adult. Alright, now push okay, let's see, push F4, then press O, F3, O, F2, O. Alright, so we zoom into, now push F3 for the side view. I think we can pretty much hide the car since I'm gonna be realigning using the cylinder examples. So on these two dots by the car template, double click on the top one so it turns red. I'm digging my nose right now. Anyway, so let's see. Now let's move this up here. Click on this one to resize. Generally speaking, this tutorial is best for people who actually have knowledge of how to use this program already. So if you don't yet, learn how to use it somehow. Hey, these two look like, this looks like a penis, man. Anyway, Zintek, what are you thinking of? I'm not gonna hit it at the end of that. Alright, let's see, let's just line this up. Here's his wheel arch, so I'm just looking at that, and his axles, I'm just looking at that. But that's pretty close, right? I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Alright, and that sits pretty damn well. Alright, so I'm gonna push F1 to switch back to this preview mode, this, you know, this 3D perspective mode, whatever. And let's see, it's sticking a little too wide from the wheels, so I'm gonna click this one, and I'm gonna click on, I'm gonna shrink it on the red axis, the X one. So I'm gonna click on here and just shrink it in, give or take about that much. So yeah, it's slightly thinner, but the wheels aren't like completely compressed in, so that's fine. Now you can select these four here and delete them. Alright, now just a quick note in advance, I'm screen recording, so I'm not going to be able to go into in-game. I'm going to use Fraps for that in a bit, but when we get to the end of this. Alright, so pull these suckers out of this parent, and let's see, HB should be, I'm going to go into polygon mode. HB is the body, OD is the driver's head, the driver's body, OH is the head, right? OC is, I guess, the interior, ODL is the dashboard, and then OT is this other part. So I'm gonna select this one, hold control, and click the HB and right click and go connect, and it'll make a third object up here, which means that it connected these two. As you can see, this is the only one selected, and it's showing elements from this one and this one, so it's fully connected. Now click on the OT, hold control, click on HB, delete. We don't need those anymore. Now we can now hide this HB by double clicking this top one. The top one is for editor view, and then the bottom one is from render view, so it doesn't render at all. Now let's see, I'm hoping you guys haven't tried to dive into this yet. So just in case you don't know, this is the to move, this is the scale, and like the editor, and the viewport, and this is to rotate, and this is to switch to multiple views, and whatever. So click on this, whatever. So this is to move, left click to move, and then this one zooms in and out. So left click it, hold down, and just move back left and right slightly because we're zoomed in really far. So yeah, or you can left click here to move, and then right click to zoom, and then this is left click to rotate. Don't right click on this on accident, because you'll do this. And then to undo it, just go to edit, undo view, or there was a way to reset it back to normal. I don't know. I never use it. There's no reason to. Alright, so that's enough of that. Now what we have to do is separate the windows from this car. I don't know why. So let's see, click on live selection. This one allows us to basically click and hold and drag the mouse so we can select multiple polygons. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna select this polygon, this polygon, this polygon, this polygon. Alright, if you accidentally select something you're not supposed to, just hold control and then click, and then yeah. So I'm gonna select the whole, all the black parts for the window. I'm gonna pause it now. I'll resume it afterwards. Alright, so that's done. Alright, got the windows selected. Now we gotta separate this from the body. So just go to functions and then split. And then you'll make two objects. One is the original object that still has everything in it, and then the one that's created is the split, which is just these elements, this window, whatever. But it's still an element. That's the actual word for it, because it's not always going to be a window. Anyway, so let's call this window. Actually, no, just win1. Alright, and then hold control, click it, and hold, and keep holding, and then drag down so you can make a copy of it. Alright, now double click this, and let's just call this 2. Now go back into here. I'm going to hold shift and select on the window area, and then click delete. Alright, so we deleted those polygons there. Now go into points or vertex mode, and then go to click on here, click on this open area just so it deselects anything that might be selected. And then go to functions, optimize, deselect points and polygons. We're gonna optimize it to clear any unused points, or in this program it's called points, and every other program is called vertices. I like points better, just so much more plain. Anyway, so click OK, and it deletes them. Alright, now we're gonna hide the car body, the windows, and then these 4 is everything that pertains to the interior and the driver. I'm not gonna bother making a driver, there's no need for them. So I'm just gonna select all 4 of these, go right click, connect. I'm just gonna make, and then delete these, and this will be your interior. Alright, oh, too long, it's gonna be truncated. INT, and then this one's gonna be car, and then I can click here, click here, click here, and unhide those things. Alright, now just delete, like click and drag and delete like these things, so that there's only one on each of them. Actually, for this tutorial I think it's best to just delete all of them. Don't delete these though, these are your UV tag coordinates, whatever. So let's see, make 3 materials. Oh, maybe I should show you. Okay, to make an additional one, to clone it, hold control, like in the geometry viewer, hold control, click, drag, and drop, and then click, drag again, and whatever. Alright, so double click on this one. This one's going to be called window. Wind. And then this one called INT. Alright, and then this one's going to be called body. Just make it all caps. Alright, so drag and drop this one onto car, drag and drop this one onto interior, and drag and drop this one onto the 2 windows. Alright, now those 2 are both painted, whatever. This is a little advanced. I'm gonna make this car blue because this isn't gonna be a paintable body. So I'm gonna change the UV picture of whatever Zen had. So I'm gonna make it blue. So you guys might not have this plugin, so don't trip if you don't. You can change it in Photoshop because I'll show you which area it's at. So I'll go into here. I'll go and then click on